and gather round for an epic show. Oh yeah, here we go. The stubborn heroes coming out on top. Yeah, we always win. Delving into the darkest dungeons. Always fight to win. Oh yeah, here we go. Now it's time for the Stubborn Heroes.
Hello and welcome to another episode of The Stubborn Heroes, a Dungeons & Dragons podcast. My name is Adam and I am the Dungeon Master, and the Stubborn Heroes we have today are Michael, who plays Thanthui.
Hello.
Parker, who plays Tyrannus.
Thank you.
Billy, who plays Ben.
That's me.
Cody, who plays Belgarath.
Hello.
Raymond, who plays Rasuan.
Hello.
And David, who plays Bonnie.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, so episode 3. A lot of exciting stuff happened in the last episode, but first we're going to just do our plugs. So starting with Parker.
Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at The Stubborn Heroes. We got a lot of cool content. Just check it out. You'll see it for yourself. That's it.
That's
short
it,
and
yeah.
sweet. Yeah.
You can also check us out on YouTube. We have a trailer and all of our episodes up there, and we'll have other content as we go.
Yes, exactly. And Michael, if you wouldn't mind telling us about our Pinterest page.
Yeah, check out our Pinterest. We have a lot of nice arts and crafts done. Mostly just popsicle sticks on a piece of paper that somewhat look like a house. But, not the best creative people, but, we're here for the voice, not the artistic capabilities of us. But,
I tried really hard on that, okay?
nobody's pointing fingers, but, your house kind of looked like a popsicle stick.
Mine was better because I had an open door.
Oh, okay. How'd you do that on a piece of paper?
Magic.
I get that reference, Dave. That's nice.
Thank you. Thank you. I think somebody did.
No, I know the reference.
I'm realizing that
Perfect.
if enough people start looking up whether or not we have like a Pornhub account or a Pinterest account, we might have to open up a Pornhub account and a Pinterest account.
That's fine.
Okay, so yeah, we'll get started then. So, last time you started in the basement of the blacksmith, where his wife and the blacksmith himself were murdered by 2 rust monsters that you had just defeated. You all returned to the Goldtooth Tavern to get your reward for solving the mystery, and because you're Scooby-Doo apparently. You all got your reward for completing the job. But just before it could be handed out to you, you heard some commotion at the other end of the tavern. Turned out that the captain, who Rasuan had a run-in in the first episode with, was being pretty belligerent, and he was being very inappropriate, assaulting one of the barmaids in the tavern.
He was a monster.
He also spoke about a lighthouse during one of his voyages with his crew. This sparked Tyrannus to step up, and basically a tavern brawl ensued, which ended in blood and bloodshed. Tyrannus went down. A few of you got some scrapes and cuts, but you succeeded in the end. It's when you met the guard captain of the Goldcrests guard within Anglepoint. His name was... I have it here.
Guard Captain Jalen.
Guard Captain Jalen arrived. He not only gave you your reward for your job at the blacksmith, but also gave you a premium for defeating Captain Dread and his crew, as they had become a nuisance to the tavern as of late. You were also rewarded with a free night's stay at the inn, to which you all split up. Grim and Belgarath rooming together in one room, Bonnie and Thanthui in another, and Rasuan and Tyrannus in the third room. And we now begin this episode with the morning sun shining over a new day in Anglepoint. The machine of trade and commerce within the town has started moving again and starts up for the day. The tavern filling with all sorts of different folks looking for new job, new work that will come this morning, just as it did yesterday, and the day before, and the day before that. So, you all wake up in your rooms. Who wakes up first?
Do you want us to roll, or do we just...
Just whatever.
I guess, I don't know, Rasmusen's just gonna get up and go down to the tavern, get some breakfast or whatever.
Yeah, you arrive there for breakfast. Silas greets you. Rasuan, you have a good sleep?
Sleep was fine.
Good. What can I get for you? And you can look on the item list there for tavern food. It's they have all sorts of different ones. You should probably just scroll down to the the specific there, common meal. It's page 8.
Yeah, I see it.
I think.
Common meal Indian
7.
prices. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's all those sorts of food that they offer. Okay.
Okay.
What can I get for you this morning?
I will take one of your meat sticks.
Oh, a meat stick, of course. Get that, and he, coming right up, and he goes and into the back. And at that time, somebody else comes walking down the stairs from their room. Who would it be?
I'll go next.
Okay.
And I'll just come up and take a seat next to Rasuan at the bar. Morning, folks.
Good morning.
He comes out and hands you a meat stick. That'll be three copper.
Thank you. And he'll throw down 5 copper.
Oh, much obliged. Takes 5 copper. You remove that from your inventory, mister.
Yes, I'm going to do that right now once I figure out how to do it again.
So Bonnie will get up and quietly sneak out of the room
Yep.
when Than 3 is still sleeping. And then she'll come downstairs and try and sneak out.
Yeah, you can do so successfully. That's fine. So Bonnie sneaks out the back. She doesn't join you for breakfast. Okay.
Not yet, anyways.
Yep.
I'll join afterwards, but...
Tyrannus joins the guys at the bar, and he requests roasted locusts, please.
Real delicacy for Dragonborn. I can see why you want that. Alright, it might take me a little bit to cook that one up. It's not very common.
That's fine, I can wait. He puts 5 copper down.
Much obliged.
Belgrath's gonna come down.
Are you in your suit?
Yeah, I'm in my suit.
Okay, I just assumed. Okay.
Can I get a ham and cheese on rye, please?
I don't know, you're way the hell over there.
Well, I kind of figured it was in the suit thing, which I can't control. I can control all of them except for the icon of the suit.
Alright, 1 ham and cheese on rye. Locust, fried locust, and yeah. Dan 3, you coming down?
Yep.
And Belgrath's
It'll be
gonna
last.
slap down 8 copper.
Alright, wow, okay. Thank you very much. What about you, Ben?
I'll go and get me some bacon and owlbear eggs.
Oh, classic.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Reminds me of growing up in Riverbed. Some salt water for you, sir?
I also want some cabbage.
Cabbage?
Some cabbage, yeah.
It's kind of out of season for fresh cabbage, but I think I can get some for you. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit while I cook up some food here.
Okay.
Hey,
Serves you all.
can you
Thanks.
exchange some money?
Pardon me.
Can you exchange some money?
Do I look like a bank?
Well, I can give you money and you just give me the equivalent back.
Now, listen, I have a very high tolerance for a lot of things, but I've never trusted a goblin in my life.
Oh,
Now, you did good by us last night, but I saw you, whether anybody else did. Now, don't push your luck. You got me?
okay, I just wanted some copper for some silver.
I'll also just note that I'll put 3 gold on the table because it's a very expensive meal.
What?
What?
Okay.
Like I'm just.
Oh, shit.
I don't think you realize that, but like, it's a very.
I didn't
expensive
realize.
meal.
I'm sorry.
No, I did. I'm just making sure you're aware. Like it's a very expensive fucking meal.
Oh,
Wow.
you said owl bear eggs. Oh, fuck.
Owl bear eggs.
It's a 3 gold meal.
This is
I removed it from it.
Big fucking deal.
Ben's going fancy for his
Yeah.
breakfast.
So before we cut to your breakfast coming out, we're gonna cut to Bonnie. I don't have a slide for this, but just like where does Bonnie head? You're walking through. There's a light rain today. The wet ground, a little bit of cloud cover, and you're walking through the town. Where are you headed?
She goes to the Perch of the Ravens.
Okay, that's found in almost every single town in Umbra. Is the Perch of the Ravens. The priests of Kellenbor are there. They're called the Gravekeepers, and they do most of the funeral rites for the dead. The Perch of the Ravens is a deep catacombs that goes underneath every single city where the dead are honored and buried. So this perch that you approach, it's a very tall Gothic tower with hundreds of ravens on top, sort of looking down upon you, and you walk up the stone steps towards the door, and you see.
I knock with the door knocker 3 times.
The door slightly opens. There you see a slender, old, tall human man in black robe, and he looks with a white rope as a belt. He looks down on you. How can I help you, little girl?
Although I find myself in a strange place, she guides my path evermore.
He looks a bit startled and surprised, and then narrows his eyes at you. All right, come in then. And he opens the door, and you enter. A few minutes pass, the door opens again, and you skip out with 25 silver on you now for the trinkets that you've handed in. Good work. May the Raven Queen watch over you, child.
He and you as well. I skip back to the tavern.
Okay, so you skip back to the tavern, your feet hitting against the wet stone, and when you finally make it back in, all the food is being served. Danthui and Tyrannus, you get your locus, and Rasuan, your Verdi, got your meat stick, and then he gives Belgarath.
Something on rye.
Yeah, the ham and cheese. He's got like a ham and cheese sandwich. There you go. Then 2 of the barmaids come out from the back, and they're holding a platter, and it's a golden platter, and they open it up, and it's this immaculate meal that they lay in front of Ben with large spotted owlbear eggs.
Going to eat fine this morning. And he'll just start digging in.
That's a meal I've only ever seen Casper Goldcrests order. I'm surprised you have the money for such a thing.
Well, can't bring it with me to the next life. So, might as well get the best of it while I got it.
I hear that. Well, you boys, let me know if you need anything else, and you too, Bonnie.
Well, Bonnie would go up beside Fan 3, because, they're best friends now. And she'd be like, can I get a bloodhawk eggs and bacon stuffed bread?
Sure. He takes your order. You got to take that off.
Yeah, it's 4, 3,
Come
and
right up.
what,
I'm
9.
surprised you didn't come down with everybody else.
Oh yeah, I was tired. I just wanted to sleep some more.
Thantry's gonna turn to Bonnie and be like, you were gone before I came down.
Silas exits to the back room after taking the money.
Yeah, I had to run off and tell my parents where I was going.
But your parents, you weren't, I thought, weren't you alone?
Sorry?
But your parents just let you stay in, but you could just have gone home and stayed with them.
He makes a good point.
Hold on.
Yeah, but they know I was out on an adventure, and I didn't want to worry them with my cut arm.
Can Thantry?
So I had to stay here while I healed up.
Can Thantry roll an insight check?
Yeah.
You can't, to my deception, right?
Yeah. Let's handle it that way.
Oh boy.
Make sure you say what you roll. Oh, poor Thantwy. What'd you roll 2?
16.
I don't know. It's rolling 2 for some reason. I'll go with
Thantwy seems
You don't
on the
believe
level.
me. Sorry, you believe me. You believe me.
Yeah. Thantry's just gonna look at Bonnie, but I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I didn't want to worry them with my cut arm and stuff. I just had to heal a little bit.
And Thantry's just gonna heal whatever's left of the wound.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're
See,
welcome.
we're best friends.
I mean, okay.
Did you have a good sleep?
Yes. He's just gonna stare forward without making any other contact, knowing what happened in the middle of the night. What could have been a dream or hallucination, or he doesn't know what that was.
Yeah. Flashes of this almost like banshee-like shadow just lurking above Bonnie and smiling at you flash through your head.
Yep.
Bonnie's just playing with Susie on the desk, on the bar.
All right. So you all eat and dig in, enjoy your meal, and then you see as guard captain Jalen enters again. I deleted him. Damn. Okay, well, this is him here. And he posts new jobs up on the board. And the crowd goes wild and starts running up. All these different mercenaries and sellswords looking for new work.
Bonnie steps through underneath them as much as she can, like a child does through the legs of people.
Yep.
Knowing about the time he came through yesterday, Ben would kind of predict and kind of be sitting there for preparation.
Okay. And that's when Jalen puts his hand up to Ben and Bonnie and says, "You two, back to the bar. Come.
But
I have a special assignment for you."
Special.
Fine.
Yeah. That means dangerous.
I don't like danger. I'm the
He
kid.
walks up and steps behind the bar so he can address all of you. the 6. Did I get that correct? It's a rather
Yes.
simple name.
Apparently. Oh my god.
Well, I'd like to thank you for your assistance yesterday and your work at the blacksmith as well. Lord Goldcrest was informed of this, and he asked that I task you with a special assignment. One very important to him. If you would accept.
What's the assignment?
And he sort of leans in a bit. Many citizens have been going missing lately. Cardinal Mogane at the Temple of the Summer Child has requested someone come and speak to him, for he believes he has information that may lead to solving this mystery. Cardinal Mogane is a long-term friend of Caspar Goldcrest, and so Lord Goldcrest asked me to task this with the most skilled team. And I have chosen you. Looking about, I see a rather varied, though chaotic bunch. I can see that you work well together. And it is my hope that you would be able to help the Cardinal and to solve the mystery of where these missing people are going.
We'll take it. And I grab the thing. Oh, does he have a paper or no?
No.
He's just telling us, right?
This assignment will not be on the books. But Lord Goldcrest will pay you handsomely. 5 gold each if you complete this assignment.
We'll take it.
And does he speak for all of you?
Is that little boy still there too? Will we see him again?
The child is now in the care of Lord Goldcrest. You will be headed to the Temple of the Summer Child on the north side of town. Cardinal Mogane will meet you there at 2 p.m. Please do not be late.
We won't.
Guard Captain Jalen nods. You should probably use that coin you received yesterday. There's many shops in town where you could spend it before you reach the Cardinal. Good day, 6. I look forward to hearing about your progress on this assignment. And Jalen leaves.
So here's what I figure. I'm interested in this Salazar fellow. He has information and objects that were stolen from me. From everything I read in this ship manifest, he is a very dangerous man. I think if we get in close with Caspar Goldcrest, he may be able to help us take down this Salazar. That's why I think we should take this mission. What do you think?
Well, Goldcrest is very powerful. It would never hurt to have him as a friend.
Anyone else?
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, we can do it.
I just need job right now, so yes.
So I hope you get some nice shops along the way.
Speaking
What are
of
you looking for shops?
Am I looking for like a collection shop?
Oh, I know where one is. There's one in town here too.
Yeah, okay. I'll
Since I know this whole town very well.
Yeah, you did roll that nat 20, so...
Yeah, okay. Let's go then.
So just to let you know, it's about 9 a.m. right now. You have to meet Cardinal Mogane at the Temple of the Summer Child in the north part of town, and you have to meet him in about 5 hours.
Well, I think Than3 and Bonnie are gonna go shopping for collector items.
Yeah.
As we're best friends. Hello.
Okay, Bonnie, you're aware of a place in town called the Twisted Visage, which is known.
Sorry, the twisted what?
Visage.
Message?
Visage.
EI.
Visage.
Victoria.
Twisted Visage. Okay.
In town, and is probably the best place to get it. There's other shops too, general stores and everything that may hold collector's items, but this place specifically targets like antiques and special items that you can't really find anywhere else.
Sorry, just to interject. I heard yesterday that the Twisted Visage had some of the stuff that was taken from the lighthouse.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay,
Yes.
then I would go there as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's the only
Than3,
lead I have,
Twisted Visage is a good place to get your collector's items. We should go.
Okay. That sounds fun.
I'll join you.
Okay.
Good, because... And Than3's gonna whisper to Tyrannus, she still scares me.
I'm still waiting for my breakfast, though.
Oh, that's when he comes out and hands you your breakfast that I almost forgot. Oh, slipped my mind. Do you want it to go?
No, I can eat quickly.
Okay, and he hands it to you. Fucking
And she
strange
scarfs it
little
down in the
fucker.
matter of a couple minutes.
All right. What about the other three? Belgrath, you haven't said anything. What's up?
Since everyone's going shopping, I'll just accompany Belgrath will accompany Tarex to the shop he's going to.
What's his name?
What was that name?
Tyrannus?
Correct.
Tyrannus, yeah.
Okay. There's other stores in town, guys. Like, if you wanted to just go browse, you could probably find like a general store, a potion store, all the sorts of different shops that you could think of. Like Anglepoint is a big hub of trade, so it would have pretty much everything in that catalog. You can ask me for a specific type of shop, and I can point you the right way. I mean, I'm sure Bonnie would be able to point it out to you, but I'll just tell you what the shop is and what they sell, and you can go there. So
You touch my Tamara.
Wow. Your ding dang dong. Russellon's gonna go browsing. He's just gonna go explore the town. Rather than go to a specific store, he's just gonna, wander around.
okay, so Rasuan's gonna go about town.
Yep.
Okay. What about Ben? What are you doing?
I want to go to like weapons shop or something like that and buy a new whip.
Yeah, there's other blacksmiths in town as well. A general sort of weaponry store, more like, where they can sell all that stuff. And Belgrath, you're going to go with the other three?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll start with...
Well, if you want to just do my thing, I'll just go get a whip and then I'm done to fucking wait for Morgan, whatever, Mogane.
Yep.
We need to be there at 2 p.m.
Bonnie eats her breakfast quite quickly for a little girl.
Than3's gonna notice that too and be like, that's really fast.
I was really hungry. I'm sorry.
Do you even chew your food?
Well, of course, or else I would choke.
But just so fast. Than3 is just like getting more and more creeped out the fact that she's
Well, I'm ready to go.
and
I love that he's the only one that's noticing these things too. It's just like every time he looks over, it's just like there's something weird going on, and he's the only one that sees it.
I'm gonna get creep soon.
Okay. Then you all head out. I'm gonna say, I guess Ben and Rasuan will stick together, and the other 4 will stick together, I assume. Okay, so first, who should we resolve first?
Michael has to leave at 3, so
Yeah, like 20 minutes.
All right. So the 4 of you will say Bonnie, Thanthui, Tyrannus, and Belgarath. You arrive. Okay, you all walk up to what looks like a small wooden shop. It's got all these exotic flowers outside. There's right here, there's a fountain that has what looks like a stone sculpture of an angel, water flowing out of it and everything. There's all sorts of exotic flowers all around this fountain, and the front door is there, and there's a big sign that says The Twisted Visage.
This is where I got the flower that's in my hair.
Yeah, like inside or the outside?
Well, I bought it from the inside.
Okay.
All right, let's go in.
Before Thanthui goes in, he's gonna actually go to the water because he's intrigued by water. He's
Yep.
a turtle.
Okay.
He is going to investigate the statue to see if he recognizes it.
Okay. Yeah, roll a history check.
An 11.
No, it just looks like a feminine figure with angelic wings holding a large staff. You're not sure of the significance of it, though. Not with that roll.
Okay. He is also going to look at the water and see how clean it is.
Okay.
Just looking at it.
Okay, roll an Arcana check.
10.
That's some, it's very crystal clear, clean water. Doesn't look suspicious at all.
Okay. Thanthui is going to take a little drink of the water.
All right.
And he's going to...
It's fresh water. It's not salt water. So
Then he spits it out and goes, ugh, fresh water, it's disgusting. And then he's gonna...
You should carry around a thing of salt and just add it to the water.
Great. It's not a bad idea, but later.
you all enter
Just buy a container of salt and just start pouring it on water before you drink it.
Yeah. So as you all enter this small little shop, you are taken aback by the aroma of burning incense, as there's almost like a haze within the shop. You also get the pungent smell of all these different types of flora and fruits and vegetables that seem to be growing in pots all around. Potions are on the walls, lined up to sell with different prices on them, but you also see tons of little trinkets, little doodads of all sorts. And from behind the counter, you see a large figure who's obscured through this haze of pink and green incense. But you see 2 cat-like eyes looking at you from behind. And you hear, well. Who is this that comes into my shop today?
Who's... Okay. Thanthui is going to approach the person.
Ah, a devout.
But...
Far away from home you are, child of the turtle god.
Yeah. My parents told me to go out and see the world.
Well, you are in luck, for the world is within my shop. And you, a dragonborn, blue, so rare. What do I owe the pleasure? And then he steps out of this hazy mist, and you'd now see him. He's a large humanoid. He's over 7 feet tall, very massive, like muscular in scale. He's wearing a bright, flamboyantly bright yellow and red cape. That's a cloak that sort of surrounds him. He has these bright colored clothes on underneath that are almost like gin, and he's smoking a large pipe, but most prominently is the fact that he seems to be a humanoid tiger, but his fur is black, jet black, with red stripes, and his eyes are a vibrant red. And one of his ears on his left side, his left ear, is very patchy and seems like his ear has been maimed or ripped in some old injury. But most of all, when he smokes his pipe, you notice that his clawed feline hands are backwards, the palms being where the top of the hand should be, and the top of the hand being where the palm should be.
What the fuck?
And he just sort of smokes this pipe, and his fur coalesces where his chin is, and it seems very long. It's been braided up with expensive looking golden clasps that are bejeweled. So, what can I do for 4 weary travelers?
Go ahead.
I was told that you may have encountered a customer lately within the past week. A certain dread captain, a mercenary. Perhaps by the name of Salazar Black.
He puffs on his pipe. And tell me, Sir Dragonborn, what do I call you?
My name is Tyrannus.
Tell me, Tyrannus, what do I get for revealing information about my clientele?
You get to know that you helped avenge the death of a very noble man.
Roll a persuasion at disadvantage.
Can I rephrase what I said?
Yes.
Because I feel like I said that wrong.
Yes, it's fine.
This man very likely killed my father. I need to find him. You would be helping me in my journey.
Roll a persuasion at disadvantage.
Shit. How did that... Okay.
14.
Yeah, 14.
Sentiment has never really meant much for one in my line of work. But perhaps I can assist you in exchange for a monetary thing.
How much do you want?
Oh, it is not gold. It is that which you hold in your pocket. You see him, he just sort of waves his hand, and you'd see almost like a little spark of magic. A stone, I feel. Yes. There's magic in it. May I see?
You may not.
Then I guess we are at an impasse, Tyrannus. But you may look at my wares if you wish to do so. And he looks over to Thanthui. I can see you are looking for something specific.
Yeah. I like to collect these cards. I don't know if you actually have heard of them.
I am a collector of all things. Turtle. And your name?
I'm Thanthui.
Thanthui. I do have what you seek. And he opens up one of the drawers under his desk and then places a large tray upon the table where you see an assortment of cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Thanthui will inspect it to see what it is.
It is your cards that you collect. The unfated cards. Yes. Highly valuable commodity nowadays. If you like, I can give you one for 50 silver each.
This is silver.
Yes. Or would you care more for this more rarer card?
You have a rare card? What card?
He reaches under and takes out a card. Cedric, the Astral Wizard. A rarity.
I heard that card's a. Oh no! Hold on. I heard that card's like a myth.
There are many about. It is not as rare as Omalgus the Dragon King. Only one of those was ever created. But this one, good Thanthui, this one is worth all of the 20 gold you would give me.
I don't have 20 gold on me.
Well, we could also barter. And he looks at you and... That is an interesting shield you have. Perhaps we could trade.
No, I can't get rid of my shield. It was my relative.
Yes. I do fear for you. Well...
What if I give you he's gonna look through his cards that he has, and he is going to offer up. I can give you three of my Tridome cards and like 3 gold.
Let me see. And he looks. Tridrome is worth 50 silver each, I say. That will reduce the price by 1 gold and 50 silver.
That's not gonna work with my money.
That is 18 gold and 50 silver for Cedric, the Astral Wizard card.
I really, really want that card.
It is holographic, too. Look! And he shakes it back and forth and it shines magically.
And I'm going to be entranced in that, and I'll go, Thanthui will be like, can I work for you for that? I'll do task. I'll help you with something.
Oh, a task, you say? Well, perhaps the weapon you hold, I can detect its magic. Tell me, does it produce water?
It does.
I am willing to give you this card, your 3 gold, and a bucket of your Gidao's holy water. Would this suffice for you?
You just want water?
Oh, yes.
What's so special about this water?
Well, if you do not know, then you need not worry about it. And you simply give me water.
Danthry's going to agree.
Excellent. You can pour it in this bucket right here.
Okay. And he's going to. Let me just say a bucket. So he's just gonna swirl around his wand a little bit.
His mace?
Mace, sorry, yeah. Wow, I'm a wizard. He's gonna swirl around his mace a little bit, and then a stream of water comes pouring out of the mace.
Yeah, and it fills it up. Very valuable, the waters of Gidao. Many things I could do with this. And he takes the bucket and takes it behind the counter. Your tridrone, please, and your gold.
Okay.
And he takes the... Then he hands you your holographic Cedric the Astral Wizard card.
Yay!
That is one of, I believe, 6 Cedric Crow cards within the set. Such a powerful being he was to take on so many mantles.
I heard it wasn't him though. I heard it was just a fake story.
Well, sometimes looks can be deceiving. Now,
It's a fake card, probably.
who is next? He looks over at Bonnie with his red eyes. Ah, you have returned. Do you want a new flower, Bonnie?
No, I think this one's fine.
And Bonnie, you actually know his name, which once again, nobody asked, but 1 second.
I didn't care.
Yeah, I know you don't care.
It was intentional.
I'm not there, so it'd be
You
weird.
know his name.
No, this one's still fine, Osmod.
Well,
I just brought these guys here because they wanted some cards and some information, all that stuff. I mean, I am disappointed that you can't give out the information. You could help us out a little bit.
and he puffs on his pipe again, his twisted, gnarled pipe. Oh, Bonnie, here we go. Roll a persuasion on me.
God.
He says that?
No.
It's already getting meta.
10.
I am sorry, Bonnie, but one does not make money by betraying his clientele. Salazar Black is one of my most illustrious clientele, and to betray such a man with such power may not be wise for me at this time.
Well, do you know where he was going next so we can find him there and talk to him?
What part of no information do you not understand? I understand your young age, Bonnie. But...
Well, you
What?
Well, you did just tell us he comes here a lot. That's something.
How about we can barter and make a different deal for this information?
I'm listening.
If you will not give me this stone in your pocket, will you at least allow me to observe it, to look upon it, so I can see perhaps what it is and what it does?
Okay, at a distance, Tyrannus takes out the Arc Stone from his pocket.
What does it look like?
What does it look like? I'll tell you in a second. It's a dark blue rock, and it has like crystal like insides to it. And there's a bunch of about 3 different types of markings, like runic markings on its surface, and it kind of glows with a navy blue hue.
And you see Osmod sort of pull back his pipe, his gnarled pipe, and he stares at it and he goes, and his red eyes are staring at it. And then his hand, which is backwards, waves, and you see he releases a little bit of magic again. What is your price, Dragonborn?
You can't have the stone.
100 gold. Give it to me, and it is yours.
It's not for sale.
10 platinum. $100 platinum.
All right, simmer down.
I will make you rich, Dragonborn. That is my final offer.
$100 platinum is a lot of money.
You will.
It's not about money.
And he,
It is not for sale. Keep your platinum.
he narrows his gaze, and you see his hand shake a little bit as he holds his pipe.
Tyrannus puts the stone back in his pocket.
And then he pulls back. Well, so be it then. Well, so be it then. Now, if you do not mind, I do feel tired. I am going to just go to the back for a few minutes to rest while I leave my ledger here upon the table of my customers. I'm sure you won't look at it while I'm gone.
I'll make sure of it.
He steps through a door that's not there, but you can imagine it. He steps through the back door, and there's a ledger open upon the table that he opened and then left at a certain page.
Tyrannus is going to look at the ledger.
You look at,
Flips it around.
yeah, and you see it's
Bonnie would too.
yeah, it's a page full of information about Salazar Black.
Okay, do I see anything
You see
in particular?
all the items that he traded to Osmod. Like a few of them are just some trinkets and stuff that weren't worth anything, but one of them is a pendant that is in the shape of an anchor that Osmod paid 150 gold for. And you would remember this being a pendant worn by somebody.
Okay.
You would see information in the ledger as well, Tyrannus. And at the very bottom, Osmod has written, Salazar, leaving for Stormtalon, will not be back until further notice.
Okay. And that's all the information I can kind of gather
Yeah.
from it? That's the important stuff, yeah.
That's it. But you
Okay,
you know where that Salazar Black is no longer at Anglepoint, and that he has actually left and took his ship to Stormtalon.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I flipped the ledger around and put it back where it was.
Osmod returns. Oh, I feel much better now. Do you, Tyrannus?
I do.
Good. I am glad that we were able to make a compromise. And my deal still stands, if you ever wish to take it up.
Perhaps one day I will return to purchase something else from you.
Perhaps. And he stares at the suit of armor. Oh my. Do you care to part with that, goblin?
No. Not at all. Don't even try it.
It is interesting. It is both a terrible armor, but the perfect trap, if used correctly. So, is there anything else that Osmod can help you with?
Belgarath will just, I guess, as they were talking before, he was inspecting, his wares. Can I do an investigation to see if he saw anything he liked or would be interesting to him?
Sure. Yeah, well, you don't need to do an investigation. Just go through the shop there, and you'll find anything that's in the potion shop, the jeweler, the arcane shop, you'll be able to buy here.
Okay.
Okay? And I have other trinkets as well, like these, and he points at tons of different jewelry that he pulls out from underneath. And Tyrannus, within this tray of jewelry, you see the pendant with the anchor on it.
Do you perhaps know what this pendant does? If it has any properties?
This pendant holds a message within. One that can only be heard when in the middle of the sea during a great storm. The message is a mystery to me and a mystery to everyone else. Only the one who brings it to the eye of the storm would be able to know what it says.
How much are you asking for it?
200 gold.
Never mind then.
Belgrath will
Perhaps one day, Tyrannus, you will be able to afford such a weapon. I mean, such a... such
What did you say?
Oops. Perhaps one day you will be able to afford the pendant.
Belgrath will nudge at Tyrannus and then put his hand up to his ear and say, "You could always just barter with the ship's manifest. The captain's ship is probably still here."
No, Tyrannus does nothing.
Well then, is there anything else that Osmod can do for you? Any of you?
Bonnie.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I just came to show them where to go.
All right. Are you sure you do not want any more cards, Thanthui?
I mean, yeah, I want to collect them all.
I do have another deal for you. With your power to produce water, would you mind watering all of the plants inside of my shop and outside? It will take you several hours. But if you do, I will give you 5 random cards.
Okay.
Okay. And just so all of our stubs know, Michael actually has to leave now, so he won't be in for the rest of this episode. But Thanthui's gonna stay behind and just do chores for Osmod.
Yeah.
Some gardening.
Garden. Okay. Bye, Michael.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna do this thing. Okay. Bye.
Yeah, make sure you stop it.
Bye.
Save.
Bye.
Okay.
Yep. Gotcha.
Bye. Bye, Michael.
Bye, Michael.
I might go.
I think that'll be all.
Well, until we meet again, keep that stone safe, Tyrannus. Its value is immeasurable.
Tyrannus nods and leaves.
Bye, Fan 3. I'll see you later.
Thanthwy just...
Tyrannus winks at Thanthwy as he leaves.
Yeah, Thanthwy just sitting there with his mace just watering all the plants. Like a hose. Alright, you're all outside now.
Shall we... What that's only like, 20 minutes has passed? How long has
took
passed?
you like, a little bit to find the place, and then you were in
true.
there, and then to walk back, like, it's just a few hours,
Okay.
but by the time you get back, so.
Shall we meet up with the others?
And you all arrive at this general shop, which sells weapons and general goods. Rasuan and Ben, you enter this shop. This is just...
It's a huge
No,
shop.
it's not like that. You guys aren't that small. Just imagine you're looking in the shop. I'm just putting you there so I know who's in here. And
We're like little mice in the
coming out of
shop.
the side is the shopkeeper. Hello there. Hi. Hello. Welcome. How can I assist you?
You are a giant and all your wares are giants too.
It's a human man. He's got a handlebar mustache, a little thing there. He's just a general trader guy. Hi there. Welcome to Joe's Traders. How's it going? I'm Joe.
Ben, you were looking for something?
Yeah, I need a whip, sir.
Oh, whip. Yes. I'm sure I can get you something like that. Yes. Just look here through our catalog and you just let me know. You can go through the catalog, go find a whip.
What costs are we going with? Like the normal, cheap, or expensive?
This place will be normal.
So I'll flip him 2 gold.
Okay. Move it from your inventory. Here's your whip, good sir. Yes. There you go. My voice is changing constantly. I don't remember what I started with, but this is my voice now. I'm sorry I'm not as exotic and thought out as the last trader.
I think that's all I needed.
Yeah, Ben, can we leave?
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here, man.
Okay.
You do leave.
Yeah,
You just
that's
scurry
what
out, okay.
he's not even gonna
Bye.
he's not even gonna walk out. He's just gonna slowly back out.
Is the laugh cannon the at the end there? Because it's like it would be perfect.
Yeah.
It's like super creepy. Yeah.
He says goodbye.
Oh shit.
And you guys are now outside.
Yeah, Ben, I never want to return here.
I don't like that guy.
Neither
Let's,
did I.
Let's go find the others.
All right.
All right. So the day passes. It's getting close to 2. Do you guys all meet up at the Temple of the Summer Child?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Parker's never seen this before.
This is another one of mine, right?
If I say Parker's never seen this before, it means Parker made it. Parker made this map.
Oh, letting him in all the secrets I see.
Not.
No, I just make random maps and I send them to him.
And I just use
he might
whatever
use
I
them.
want, yeah.
Yeah. They're mostly for my campaign, but,
Oh. Restaurant's gonna start flipping all over the place.
All right, I'll be right back. I just
Mine
gotta go
just
pee.
skips back and forth.
Oh, there's
I made this map, so I know that this is a secret entrance.
there's a lot of room for activity.
How it works, Mark.
And I know this guy up here is evil.
Yeah.
It's definitely evil.
Yeah. Wait, which one? The guy by the door or this guy?
In the throat.
Yeah, the guy up here.
Oh, the guy up there. Yeah, by the door. Whoa! I felt tabbed and it came back. What the fuck is going on? These are very intricately drawn.
It's so hard to draw with this thing.
Alright, he's back. He's back.
Why the fuck are there dicks on there?
I don't know who drew those.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, now I gotta do this. Okay, they're all done. Okay.
Wait, where did I? Oh, I deleted myself. Whoops.
And Tyrannus was never seen again.
No!
New character.
Good.
The bells of the temple ring in the air as 2 p.m. hits. You all approach what seems to be a cathedral ahead of you. It is old. It's one of the oldest buildings, seems to be within this city that you've seen. A gnarled tree sitting out front. There are statues to several different previous worshippers, perhaps saints in worship to this religion. And stepping out of the large doors, dressed in his red cardinal clothes with his red hat, is a human man. He's slowly stepping down the steps. And you are the 6 I have been expecting. I only see 5 of you.
One of us is doing some gardening.
I see. It's rather unexpected, but I suppose it's good to have hobbies. I am...
So he can get some new cards.
Cards.
We don't have to explain why he's not here.
He just really likes the cards.
Well, I am Cardinal Mogaine. I am kind of the leader of this temple. Are any of you worshippers of the Mother?
No.
No, I am not.
The Raven Mother.
He looks apprehensive and then he eyes. He eyes Bonnie. The Raven Queen. Well, I suppose this is what I get for hiring mercenaries and sellswords to work out our problems. Well, you should know that I am a cardinal of the Summer Child, goddess of monsters. She blessed us all with life in this world, and including you, even if you have gone astray. But I haven't brought you here to preach my gospel. Instead, I have brought you here to help me save the downtrodden of this city. The troubles began a few weeks ago. You see, every full moon we hold a celebration where we let the poorest folk of this city come in for a warm meal and a clean bed to sleep upon. And as the last few months have been going on, we've noticed less and less showing up. And as you walk the streets now, you will see that there are hardly any homeless left in the city.
So you worship the Monster Mother?
Yes.
Are you a monster?
No.
We
Are there any
understand.
around?
I am not a monster, child, but you are. Until you step into her moon glow, you will always be seen as such, I am afraid. One of many. Do you wish to know more about her?
I only want to know if there's a monster around.
The veil.
Where exactly are the homeless going?
Well, that is the question. You see, I have my own suspicions. For as the homeless have been disappearing, creatures from below the city been rising up. More and more reports of giant rats attacking people in their cellars, searching for food, or I had heard yesterday 2 rust monsters attacked the Williams Forge and killed the family.
Yes, we were the ones that slayed the rust monsters.
Then
It
perhaps
was really bloody.
then perhaps you are best to deal with this situation, for I have a theory that the two are connected. I believe that something is happening in the sewers below. Perhaps a creature has taken up home there, and that this creature may be stealing the homeless, or worse, that a citizen has been stealing them to feed it to the creature.
Is there an access point to the sewers that we may begin our search at?
Due to the recent rainfall, most of the sewers would be flooded, but there is one access that I do know of. It is actually just a little bit northeast of here. I can show it to you on a map. There will be 2 guards stationed there, but they should let you through, as long as they know you are doing the Goldcrests work. But you should know that it could be very dangerous. And this access is only one way in and one way out.
Have there been other gods that have gone to Rook?
Others have. I don't know how much the god captain told you.
Very little.
Missing people come see you at 2. That's all.
You would be the 3rd adventuring party we have sent to go look in the sewers. I do.
3rd time's a charm.
I do hope this doesn't surprise you or dissuade you from attempting to solve this. But others have tried and they were never seen again.
Well, rest assured, we will be the last.
I do hope so. For the great eclipse is coming soon, and if all the mother's children don't come to roost, then many lives will be lost.
All right, shall we go?
What? Wait.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah. What?
That's very cryptic.
What?
Very creepy.
What do you mean when many lives are lost? They don't come home. What did happen?
Oh no, I speak of course about the blood moon. In a few short weeks, the moon will eclipse. And he points up to the sky where you see, just vaguely, the moon. Once a year, during the top of autumn, she will eclipse herself and transform into the blood moon. It is a time when monsters become crazed and prowl the lands in rabid form. I do believe this issue should be resolved before then, or this creature that is scaring the others may rise up itself and perhaps attack the town.
If it is a creature, that is.
Of course.
We don't know yet.
Of course. Man is the most dangerous of all the monsters that the Mother created. But there is always still hope and repentance for you all. if you so choose to worship her.
Well, I think it's a little late for that. And he'll take off his hat and reveal his like half like robotic like metallic like skull. I've seen what happens when the blood moon rises. It's not pretty. We should probably get this situated.
Very well. Show us on this map. Do we have a map? Did he give us a map?
You guys should have probably bought one from a general store, but you didn't.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, so he comes up and he marks the map that you have where the sewer entrance is. Please make haste. And may the summer child bless you all and guide your path. And he raises his hand up and then moves it slowly towards you, closing his eyes and saying a small prayer. Good luck, 6.
Thanks.
All right. Shall we head to the northeast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's too bad Thanthui isn't with us.
I know, I like him.
Creepy sewer. Probably be his specialty too.
Yeah.
But by the time you walk over there, some time's passed, and you arrive at the sewer entrance. It's seems to be at the side of a large castle, where you see a gate is there, and there's 2 guards standing in front of it. I don't have a map for this. You arrive, and the 2 guards sort of eye you, but knowingly nod at you, don't say a word, and just open up the gate and allow you to enter into the caverns below.
Before we walk into the caverns, Tyrannus holds up his hand and summons his glaive.
There's a spark of lighting, and now your glaive is in your hands.
Tyrannus, where do you put that?
I hide it in a place that no one can see.
Oh, yes. I couldn't see.
Yes.
Before we go in, Bonnie ties Susie around her neck.
Okay. You walk in, it's a small little cave, and then you see a circular cutout upon the stone ground where you see a rope ladder going down. So, do you all enter the dungeon?
Yes.
Bonnie goes right in there.
Yep.
-1 healer.
Yeah.
Okay.
This will be fun.
And you go down the rope ladder. Please place yourselves as you come down this ladder. As you enter the sewers down the ladder, only the light from the cavern above you dimly is lighting this area that you're currently in. Otherwise, it is pitch black. There is no light for as far as you can see. The sewer walls are wet and damp and have cracks in them. This is obviously extremely old infrastructure. You hear trickling water in the distance. And then as you enter down, you hear that water just sort of rush as if it's coming out of some sort of pipes. Who has dark vision?
I do.
Okay.
Think I do? How do you tell?
It'll be either on your abilities or your spell list if you have it as a spell.
It probably would say in the senses box, just beneath the saving
Tyrannus
throws.
has it, right?
I do not.
Oh, interesting.
Mine's in my features and traits because I have it as a goblin. So
So it's
I don't.
either way, it's pitch black in these sewers. and you're just hit with this aroma of sewage and decay.
I do not have it.
For me, it'd be whatever you allow me to interpret it with my goggles. But other than that, I don't have it.
Yeah, exactly. I think your goggles are more of an insight check, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Raswan takes out a torch and lights it.
Okay, Raswan lights a torch, and when he does... Now, where you guys are standing there, along the sides here and here, is elevated about, I'd say, at least six feet or possibly lower. And in here is where water would pool, but the water is not pooling here. It's just a little bit of water there. When you light up the torch, you guys would see ahead what looks like a sea of just movement, and then you would hear the clicking and the squeaking of thousands and thousands of rats.
Yummy.
And then out of these two pipes here, why isn't it letting me select? Oh, okay. Out of this pipe here and this pipe here, you would see just water come rushing through, and you just smell fish guts. This is obviously the piping that's connected to some sort of market above, and they just throw the excess fish guts into this water. And all the rats are just like squirming and biting it. There's just thousands of rats. Swarms of them.
That is a lot of rats.
I'll light up a torch as well.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, some of these rats start slowly, one little swarm of them sort of move towards the light.
Now, Raswan's gonna kind of move the light, like, in front and see if the rats are attracted to it or if they're scared of it. Like, he's gonna move the torch and kind of, like, flail it around a little bit, just to see.
And these rats slowly walk up to you, and then they leap on top of you.
Oh, that's rude. That's just rude.
they're not very friendly rats.
Clearly, Adam has not played a Plague's Tale Innocence.
Okay, so they bite you.
How?
14 to AC.
What?
14 to AC.
Please, no. Doesn't it?
It doesn't? It misses?
Yes. It
Okay,
misses.
so how do you dodge these rats as they're swarming you and crawling up your body, Rasuan? And they're biting at you.
I spin around with the torch and I hold it down to them so it burns them.
Okay, you hold down the torch to them and you burn them, and suddenly they scatter and run away.
Okay. Raswan's probably gonna say, it does not look like we can advance without dealing with these rats. Does anyone have anything?
Could so you said in this middle part that there's not any water, or there's like very little, or
very little.
Okay, but like up ahead, out of those pipes, there it's like pouring water.
It's pouring out fish guts, like water that's like full of dead fish and stuff, and the rats are just like swarming it and eating it and swallowing it.
Okay.
And they're fucking and they're breeding and they're giving birth, and they're just like, it's just like a sea of rats.
There is water down there. Does anyone?
Yeah. Could I try to use shape water to like basically create like a tide and push the rats like down the tunnel further?
Sure.
Yeah.
Or
What about the?
Tyrannus, don't you have like electricity? You could just light the water and light them all on electrical.
The conductivity.
He knows that word.
No, you use the right. Bonnie is right. You use the lightning, and you use the conductivity.
Yeah, you just electrocute them all.
Are they all in the water?
Yeah, they're coming up to this torch over here.
Okay, I'm
They're
gonna pull
they're
out.
all in a basically, like, imagine like a centimeter of water. These rats are all just swarming in it. Like, it's still wet down there.
Okay.
It's still
Ben.
a body of water. It's just so small.
Ben,
Okay.
Yep.
Did you say something, Ray?
No, I was gonna tell Billy to kind of put down his torch so like it pushes them back, or they like go back into the water. So then you can do it.
Yeah, I'll put the torch to the ground to stop them from advancing.
And they hiss and growl, and you notice all of them have red eyes.
So Tyrannus is going to take out his Tempest's holy symbol, and he's going to say a prayer to the Tempest, which will create a spark, and he's going, or like it's going to, like a charge of electricity, and he's going to try and shock the water so that it electrocutes them.
Okay. I wish you luck. I want you to roll a religion check. Let's see if the Tempest is with you today.
Ooh.
19.
Tyrannus, you'd have to get down in here. You'd have to leap
okay.
down the 6
Okay.
feet to the bottom of this and touch the water. Because these
Okay,
rats were
yeah,
basically, when they came up and attacked Rasuan, they climbed up 6 feet up the wall and then climbed up and attacked them, and same with here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm almost 7 feet
Okay,
tall,
so
so
Tyrannus just
I'm gonna
leaps down.
leap down there. Yeah.
Then you put your hand into the water. All the rats see you there, and they start sort of running up, like, oh, food, and then they start running towards you, Tyrannus. You have this, you do this little prayer, and then lightning shocks thousands and thousands of rats. You just see them all just.
I wonder how much XP you get for this one.
I'm level 8.
We're already level 20. What?
Yeah. Yeah, I killed 1,000 rats now.
It's like WoW when you go around and kill like all the boars and stuff, right?
And they all just fall down dead.
That's one big axe.
I whisper to myself, "Thank you, Tempest. You give me strength."
Tyrannus Ferrokial, the killer of 1,000 rats.
I nod to Rasuan.
Bonnie wants to pick up a couple of the rats and investigate them.
Bonnie, do not touch. That is dirty.
Bonnie, you leap down too, I guess, and you, are able to pick some up. Yeah, do a nature check.
No, Bonnie, do not touch. It is dirty.
I just need to check. I have an advantage on that when doing favorite things.
Arisa, wear some gloves.
Not 20.
A nat 20.
You're gonna make me cry, Ray, like literally.
Bonnie,
Yes.
these rats, although rabid, are not normal. They seem to be enchanted with some sort of magic. Someone clearly had control over them and had them here to deter anyone from moving forward.
Okay, at this point,
What's up?
Rasuan's gonna jump down
Is
there.
that all the information?
Yep.
Yeah, Rasuan's gonna jump down there and slap the rat out of Bonnie's hand.
What are you doing?
I told you, it's a dirty. You don't touch that.
I got information.
Oh. Well, you could have
Is
picked
not
up with
no-
gloves or something else.
Well, I don't have gloves. These rats are not normal rats. They're being controlled by magic.
Oh. Tyrannus, do you know anything?
All I know is I fucked up those rats.
Yes, you are now the slayer of 1,000 rats. Shall we continue?
Move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start walking down
It's a continue.
down this.
I'll follow.
Okay, you guys start walking over the dead corpses of the rats. Those pipes just shoot out even more gross, rotting fish. It smells delicious. All of this smells great to Belgraph, who hasn't done anything.
I was just gonna say, Rasso's gonna hover around the pipes to make sure no one eats anything from it.
He's a very clean guy, isn't he? That's one. So you keep walking, and you eventually see that the sewer rears to your left. And let me just reveal this.
Oh, more rats.
More dead rats around the corner, as all of them were electrocuted even around the corner and dead. There's a few stragglers here and there, but nothing that's dangerous to you.
No, we killed them. We killed them all.
Okay. At the end of this corridor ahead of you, you see what looks like bones, dead bodies, but glistening in that corridor far ahead too is what looks like a trident. And it looks gold and silver and bejeweled, and it's floating.
That doesn't look safe. I don't like the looks of that.
Why is it floating?
I guess Rest-One's gonna get over here by jumping the gap. Do I have to have acrobatics or anything?
Yep. No, that's good. You sort of
Okay.
you do the running across the wall run.
Okay. And then he's just gonna peek
I'm
around the
sticking with
corner.
Tyrannus.
Rasuan, when you peek around the corner, this is what you see.
It's another hallway. It looks to be clear. So he'll just wave for everyone to kind of move forwards.
I want to look at like the ground or like where we're walking to see if there's any. Basically, I'm checking for traps.
Roll an investigation.
That was the next step.
16.
You don't see any traps. 1 second, I just gotta check one thing, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, there's something.
Looks like a trident. Think we might like that.
Sorry, what was your roll?
16.
A 16. You don't see any traps.
Okay.
Can we... You said it was all dark, so we can't see all the way down to where the trident is, can we?
It was glistening in like
Glistening
the
in
light
the light,
from the
okay.
torch.
Can I shoot like a flaming arrow with my crossbow just to the wall, just to add more light? Just like a...
Where do you want to shoot it? Just press where you want to shoot
Just
it.
on the the back wall.
Right here?
Yeah, right about there, kind of thing.
Okay, yeah. Roll a hit.
16.
1 second. You shoot the arrow, and it stops right here, and just sort of jiggles. And then you all see suddenly it looks like everything in this area starts to jiggle and shake.
Oh no. What's going on?
Do we have a chance to do something? Uh-oh.
As
Never mind. Never mind.
and starts shaking, and then all these bones that are within start moving around and floating as it's shaking and jiggling, and it goes as you've damaged
Gelatinous cube.
a huge gelatinous cube. Roll for initiative.
Yay.
These things suck.
I always get horrible initiative.
I always get good initiative.
Well,
Okay, so Raswan, initiative.
Do me last. My beyond 20's not working.
Valgarath.
I got 50.
I don't even see your roll.
I clicked on it. Where did it go?
It was 9.
because I like that initiative.
Okay, so Rasuan, what was yours?
13.
Belgrath.
20.
Than3's not here. Bonnie.
17.
Ben.
15.
Oh, you're here. I need you to roll damage for your attack earlier, the crossbow.
There we go.
So 6 piercing.
Yeah, that was 6 piercing.
Okay.
And technically, like, it was on fire. I don't know if that would make a difference or not. I don't really care.
That was fire?
Yeah, because I was trying to get it to light the room, but I don't know if it has a weakness to fire, but if not, it doesn't. I don't really care. It's just supposed to be a fucking light in a room. I'm surprised I got an attack at all.
Yeah, honestly, I could have gone any way. Okay. Gotcha. So, first in turn order is Belgrath.
Belgrath will first touch his helmet to unfold it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he is going to run up to it and smash it with the club.
Okay.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Okay, the squares are weird, but okay. And then I'm going to use my hammer. Bone.
Is that a crit
nice.
again?
Yep,
Jeez.
that's crit.
Nat 20.
Nice, good.
Why? So
So it's 11 and then plus 7.
Yeah, because he's two-handing it.
okay.
Yeah.
My
then
weapon's
the
always
other-
2 hands for me, so...
Like, they should just say what the total is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
I just
This is
don't know
what-
why it does that. Why 11, 2 plus crit 7? What? Like,
Well, the plus
fuck?
2, I think, is if I have rage on, then it's
Range.
plus 2
okay,
on top
you
of
did
it.
Yeah.
you did two-handed, right?
Yes. It's always going to be
So
two-handed
it's
for me.
18 damage.
Yes.
Yeah, so you run up and you just smash this jelly-like gelatinous cube, and it just jiggles.
And then he's going to use a disengage as bonus action and backup.
Okay,
And that is when... And he's going to end his turn there.
next is Bonnie. What do you do?
Bonnie is going to... Her blade is going to come out of her arm. Her eyes are going to go black. She's going to use Crimson Right onto her blade to make it an ice blade, which she will then take a 1d4 damage for that. Let's see what... I just clicked it. It should pop up.
Yep.
So she takes 3 damage doing that. And then she is going to...
Take the damage off. Don't forget.
I will. I just want to get the whole action done first.
Mm-hmm.
She's then going to run up to it and slash it with her Bonnie's Bane. Ugh. There's a nat 1. I always get nat 1. This sucks.
Okay. When you do that, it's gonna get an attack on you. That's all. So you see a tendril of ooze sort of just flips out like, and then slaps you. 10 to AC.
Nope, miss.
That's a
Nope.
miss. Okay, so it misses. All right, is that the
So
end of your turn?
we're just like the guards. We're on a battle back and forth with the gelatinous
Yes.
cube.
Yes.
That's the end of my turn.
Ben.
So I'm gonna use my long sword, and I'm gonna, in my other hand, use my retractable blade.
Yep.
And I'm going to attack it with both my swords.
Okay. Shing. You run up.
I'm just gonna use the stats of my retractable blade because it's all the same anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just easier. So, first roll is a 19, and the second is an 8. And I'm using one-handed, so it's 3.
Okay.
3 slashing damage.
Okay, so both of them hit.
Both of them hit. So it's 12 slashing damage.
All right, gotten into this motherfucker. It jiggles and squirms at your cut. And is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Rasuan.
It's gonna, I guess, go up to the edge and attack With the sword. 11.
11 hits.
The 10 slashing then.
All right. That's the end of your turn.
Yes. I'm actually going to disengage just one step up.
All right, now it's its turn. The cube just completely rolls forward on top of the four of you. You all need to do dexterity saving throws.
All?
All four of them. You got out of the way.
Alright. I have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
DC is 12.
I
You all
got 10.
fail?
We
Oh
all
my God,
failed.
you've all been engulfed by the
Wait, I haven't
gelatinous
gone.
cube. You're now floating within it.
No, Cody
actually-
hasn't rolled yet.
Cody hasn't rolled.
I have advantage on it, so give me 1 second. Dexterity saving throws.
Come on, Cody. Yeah.
So, a 20.
At least one of us fucking.
You, Belgrath, are harmlessly pushed out to here. The rest of you are inside. Okay, and Tyrannus, you take 9 damage, acid damage.
Jeez.
Bonnie, you take 13 acid damage.
What?
And Ben, you take 12 acid damage.
Bonnie thought was dead.
Yeah, you're all just inside. This gelatinous cube is just burning you. Yeah, you're all completely engulfed, floating around inside of its body. Let's see what I can do.
That hurt.
And that is the end of its turn. Next, Tyrannus. Just want to explain something to you 1 second. When I engulf you, a failure.
Yeah.
You take the damage and you're engulfed. The engulfed creature, you can't breathe, you're restrained, and you take 66 acid damage at the start of the cube's next turn.
6d6.
The average is 21. So when the cube
Jeez.
moves, the engulfed creature moves with it. An engulfed creature can try to escape by taking an action to make a DC 12 strength check. On a success, the creature escapes. So you can try to escape
At the
or
start of its turn?
at the start of the gelatinous cube's next turn.
So we gotta get out
Anyone
before
who's inside
its
will
next
take
turn.
66
Or we're dead,
acid
dead.
damage.
Or we're dead.
Otherwise, we're dead.
Yeah, 'cause I got 10 health. I don't have enough for.
I've got 4 left.
I'm at 3. So it's my turn. Do I do the saving throw?
If you want
Strength?
to, or you can attack it.
No, I'm getting out of
Okay.
here. Strength
Yep.
saving throw? Yeah. Oh, why do I
DC
always
was
roll a
12.
9? I've rolled a 9 twice. Actually, that's my 3rd time rolling a 9 because I rolled initiative 9.
Is it strength or dexterity?
Strength.
Strength. Because you have to pull yourself out.
Is that
That's
my
your
action?
action. You have a bonus action. You can't breathe, you can't speak, and you're restrained.
Yeah, I have nothing I can do with a bonus action. Nope, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Let's see here.
We're all gonna die down here.
We're all so cocky at first. Okay, Belgarath, you're next.
I appreciate the club.
Balgrath, I guess, is just going to attack the creature.
Okay.
First, he actually is going to go enraged.
Yep.
So,
Oh, God. My strength is -2.
Is that 8?
that's an 8.
8 hits.
So, it is 12. 12 damage.
Okay. Belgarath,
Yes.
how do you kill the gelatinous cube?
Honestly, he'll just like run towards and just keep bashing his hammer, almost like breaking it apart.
So you guys are all floating there, being completely burned and digested by the cube, and then Belgarath's skin turns red, his red draconic scales. He runs forward, and then he just starts bashing into the cube until it just starts splitting in half, and it's just jiggling, going and then the cube's gelatinous nature suddenly becomes more fluid and just sort of melts down into a pool of goo, with all of you sitting within it.
That's what you get, you fucking
Thanks,
piece of shit.
Belgarath. Thanks, Belgarath. Tyrannus dusts himself off.
Yeah, you guys are searing, almost dead, without a healer.
Thanks. That hurt a lot.
And Bonnie's going to like pull out a jar out of her little sachet and then just kind of take some pieces of the gelatinous cube out of her hair and put them into the jar.
What the fuck? You are so weird.
And then she'll put the jar back into her bag.
Yeah.
I was gonna go up to the spear and just inspect it. I wasn't exactly gonna pick it up, but just look at it.
I'll let you do that.
Yeah, I was also going to look
Yeah.
at
Okay, Tyrannus,
Trident.
up to the trident, the bejeweled
Yeah.
trident.
Yeah.
You don't
Belgarath
Everyone,
wants to
it's,
investigate the bones.
I think we all had
Yeah.
that thought.
Lots of
Everyone, it's the
bones
show and
here.
tell time.
You can tell that a lot of people have died
I want to investigate the bones.
looking for
I was about to investigate the bones as well. Like the people bones
the
and
trident
anything
is
else
no
around.
longer floating. And, yeah, it's just a very expensive looking trident.
Can I do see if there's any like magical property?
Detect magic, right? Is that what you want to do?
Sure. Yeah.
It is permeating magic. Yes, this is a magic item.
What school of magic?
Did someone draw that gelatinous cube, or did it come with it?
It's enchantment.
Enchantment. Okay. I'm gonna pick up the trident.
Okay. You now have as far as you can tell, a magic bejeweled trident. I don't tell you guys what the items are anymore. You have to actually get them inspected, or somebody needs to get the spell. I forget what it's called.
Identify.
Spell. Otherwise, yeah, that's what you have. Perhaps you
Okay,
can find
cool.
somebody that may know what the item is.
Can I
Osmod.
touch it and use my ruby red goggles of finding to examine the last creature that did?
Yes, absolutely.
That's what I'm using there.
You need to do a wisdom insight. Your goggles go into a haze. You don't really get any information.
That was a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a 3, you don't really get any information. But yeah, you guys have just beaten the gelatinous cube. That's good.
Well, technically,
All Bonnie's gonna do is
It's a
kind of go
5.
around.
No, we're going to end the
Oh.
episode.
Okay, she's just gonna check the bones that are around. That's it.
It's just, okay, there's just tons of different bones of humanoids. There's also a huge bone for what looks like probably an orca. Somehow got stuck in here and died.
Balgarath is going to take a few
Basilius?
bones from the orca.
You can take some bones from the orca? Okay, the orca bones are in there.
But this,
You don't know how the hell an orca got in here, but obviously what it would tell you, and I'll give this to Rasuan, because he rolled that investigation earlier pretty high, I just saw. Rasuan, you'd look at these bones, you'd look at the trident and everything, you'd see, it seems like somebody was like feeding this cube. Because there's no way an orca got down here. You know? It's like somebody has been keeping this almost like as a pet.
creepy as shit.
would Bonnie find any like money or anything like that from investigating the bones around?
No. No, it's all been dissolved. whatever was here. The trident was the only thing, because it was magical. It couldn't be digested.
Yeah, oozes don't leave much. They're fucking bastards.
Yeah.
I'm now holding a glaive and a trident.
Two-handed.
Hey, Tyrannus,
Yeah.
can you make a trident
Yeah.
disappear?
No, it's just with the glaive.
Oh,
I'm a one-trick pony.
okay.
You hear movement behind you.
Oh,
Pony?
From whence you came, someone is walking towards you.
someone is coming this way.
And that's where we're going to end the episode. I want to thank everybody for listening. Don't forget to follow us on social media, right, Parker?
Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram
Yeah.
at Stubborn
And you
Heroes.
follow me on Twitter at Omidius, OMIDIIOUS. We want to thank all of our patrons. Without you and all your support, none of this would be possible. Your name should be right here, like that one there.
And that one?
That one, yeah.
And that
That-
That's my
yeah,
brother's
that one too,
cousin's
yeah.
nephew, sister's former roommate. That one.
Whoa.
Yeah, that guy's real name is
Yeah.
Jeff.
I know that one right there. It might say a name, but that one's actually Keith. Yeah.
Yeah. We're actually adding names to this list to make it seem more
Yeah,
full.
like that one's not real. There's no way that's a real name.
Yeah, it's
All
not
right.
real.
You're only going to see that if you're watching this on YouTube right now. All right, so I want to thank everybody for listening. Until next time, bye.
Bye.